Welcome to the Hottest Wellness Podcast. I've got time with Cherry Galore and ShaKayla.
Here we discuss personal growth, relationships, and healing to become aligned with the best version of ourselves.
So you want to jump into the affirmation of the week?
Let's do it.
This week's affirmation is, I love my body as it is today.
Mm-hmm. Why you just
Not
staring
the
at
awkward
me?
silence. I mean, what do you think? How does the affirmation make you feel?
I think that it's a good affirmation. I think I'm in that space. I'm in the area.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm not at the desk, but I'm close.
Mm-hmm.
I can see the desk. I'm in the break room. You know. Yeah.
I definitely have not felt this way in the past, for sure. Because I just honestly don't love my body. So, yeah.
I feel that.
I don't know, like, what more to say than that. Like, there has been times when I did really love my body, but I didn't know it. You know, it's like you look back at pictures and it was at that point you had something wrong to say about your body then.
Mm-hmm.
And now you looking back at the pictures like, dang, I look so good.
Why do we see ourselves like that, though?
Honestly, I think it's like part of it, that inner voice that you get from the people you grow up around.
Mm-hmm.
Those become, I feel like, your first insecurities and stuff. I mean, that's my story anyways.
I'm trying to pinpoint where my insecurity stemmed from, like, initially.
Mm-hmm. A lot of my insecurities come from experiences that I had with my peers growing up. Like, yeah. We had talked about this before where I had started crying on another episode.
Yeah.
I think it was like the bullying episode or whatever.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I'm like about to be 33 this year and like still those things impact me today. So, you know, bullying really is fucked up. Now, a little bit of roasting I think is okay, but bullying, that's like another level. I feel like that's just, it's dehumanizing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit sticks with you. Y'all gotta stop being mean.
Well, you know what? I feel like hurt people for real, and it's not an excuse. But one person that will be making fun of somebody else for something, they actually probably be admiring that about them, but it's something that they feel insecure about within themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's weird. Like, they be insecure too, or else they wouldn't do it. Like, somebody that's totally confident, they don't need to break down other people to feel good about themselves, you know?
Yeah.
And, like, that's how you can spot a weak bitch. And we've all been there, you know? And different parts in our journey and stuff. And sometimes, like, sometimes it feels good to just be talking shit about, you know, a random TV character or whatever. Like, you know, her hair always a mess, but like, I don't comb my hair. But like, you know, but it is harmful for sure. So if you have not like realized already what we're discussing this week, baby, what we talking about today?
Body image.
Yeah. Legs and hips and body.
Yeah.
I honestly feel like I should get paid for the amount of times that I sing that. I'm honestly, Candy, if you're out there listening, I am telling everybody to listen to this song.
She needs
I say it 100 times a day, and you know, I feel like we should talk. We should conversate. So, do you feel confident in your body? Do you love your body?
I love God. You don't love God? let me say this. I do love my body. I think I got here by tricking myself. There's this thing that Twan does where he's like just gassing himself up randomly, and it's funny, but like I started doing that, and then I started seeing my body a different way. So sometimes you just gotta look in the mirror and be like, damn, I'm fine. Like, look at you. You seeing anybody? You gotta talk to yourself like that.
Yeah, I don't have a good relationship with myself like that. I'm honestly I'm not even a complimenter with other people either. Like, I am, but I'm not. You know what I mean? Like, if you went the extra mile to do something, then I'll be like, you look so good, or blah, blah, blah. But, like, that's, like, not my steez. I don't know. I'm not good at that, I think.
You kind of find out what's going to help you open up so you can feel it in your nuggets, you know? And I definitely didn't feel like this my entire life, child. Let me tell you. When I was younger, actually, I want to say the first 28 years of my life. I'm not an old bitch. For 28 years. 28 long years.
It's been 83 years.
I didn't feel like I was enough, so I definitely didn't feel like my body was enough. I always wanted my body to look like somebody else's body. Like, even though in hindsight, I've always had what it took, like what I wanted, I actually had it, but I just didn't see it because I still wasn't feeling like I was enough.
Yeah.
And it was like, it fell in line with seeking outside sources to make me feel like I had what it took. So I was like, me and my personality isn't enough to keep people around. Maybe my body can keep them around. But then it's like, oh, my body's not enough to keep them around. Damn you, body. You know?
I don't think I ever... Yeah, that definitely wasn't like my journey. I feel like even as I was younger, I always wish I could change things about my body. But I feel like it was because from a young age, people like made comments about my body or whatever, you know, or the clothes I was wearing or something. So it's made me look at myself like in a harsher lens. And then when I got to an age where I was like getting a significant amount of money or I could buy my own like clothes and stuff, then I feel like my relationship with my body was directly related to like materialism. Like, okay, if I have like a large amount of clothes or all the clothes that I want to buy, then I feel good about my body because I feel good like about what I'm wearing, you know. But like that's not really good because then how do you feel about your body when you don't have any of that stuff?
Yeah.
You know. So that was one thing. I feel like I will say my relationship with my own body has become a little bit better just seeing other women embrace their beauty, especially other black women. Like, representation really does matter. Hearing other women that you think is beautiful saying like, I have my own insecurities, or like just being honest and stuff. And so that's why it's so important to me for us to have conversations like this, because like sometimes when you're listening to people, it feels like you know them, but you know, we all be having our own things. Like, we a lot more alike than we think.
I always felt the way about my weight. I never felt... There's not really a way to say this that can't potentially be taken the wrong way.
It's how you feel about your body, though. How somebody else gonna take it wrong?
I mean, you know how the internet is.